The therapist grabbed the genius by the throat in their first session. But this wasn't a normal patient. This man was a genius. He worked as a janitor at MIT, but his mind was sharper than any professor. A famous professor discovered his talent and made him a deal: study math and attend therapy. Otherwise, go to jail. The genius agreed, but he had no intention of cooperating. 5 therapists tried to treat him. He destroyed every single one. He tricked one with a fake story and called another one gay to his face. He even pretended to be hypnotized, then mocked the therapist on his way out. No one could handle him.
I don't need therapy.
That's enough, get out.
The desperate professor called his old college roommate, a psychology teacher at a community college. He wasn't famous, he wasn't rich, but he was from the same tough neighborhood as the genius. The professor warned him, "This kid is like a poker game. Don't let him see your cards." The genius walked into the therapist's office. He looked around at the bookshelves. He asked if the therapist bought all those books himself or if they came in some kind of shrink starter kit. The therapist stayed calm. Then the genius spotted a painting on the wall. He called it a piece of garbage. He said it was a cheap ripoff. The therapist painted it himself, but he didn't react. Not yet. The genius kept pushing. Then he crossed the line. He asked about the therapist's dead wife. He asked if she had been sleeping with another man. The therapist snapped. He grabbed the genius by the throat and slammed him against the wall. He said if the genius ever disrespected his wife again, he would end him. The genius was speechless. The session was over. The professor rushed in and apologized. He said he would understand if the therapist never wanted to see the genius again. But the therapist looked at him calmly. He said just 2 words. Thursday, 4 o'clock. Make sure the kid's here. 5 therapists ran away from this genius. The 6th one grabbed him by the throat and told him to come back. So, here's the question. Would you go back to a therapist who almost choked you to death?